Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. XRP price eyes a 20% move as Ripple consolidates to form a base. Wait a minute. Wasn't FX Street the ones that were telling us just yesterday that we were about to go for another 17% drop? Do you see how quickly news websites change their tune? And it is an interesting day because obviously we've had some shift in the market. We're seeing Bitcoin 3% up, Ethereum's 8% up, 14% for the week. We've seen Solana have a nice move today of 18%. But is it a fake out? Right? Is it just a little teaser? Is there still pressure to go down? And remember that it's important to wait for clear signals and not rush into things. If you've waited this long, we don't have a clear signal just yet that we are going to be moving forward and moving fast. So right now, as much as green is good, it's nice to see green, we're not out of it just yet. So just keep that in mind. I really want you guys to be prepared for everything and anything. Now, we do have some support and some important areas at the moment, like your 65 cents, 70 cents are key support levels. Contrary, on the downside, 58 cents and 50 cents are very, very important levels. But before we get into that, I want to play to you 3 minutes of some very crucial, important information that you should really take a listen to, alright? Now, I want you, throughout these 3 minutes, when you're listening to this guy speak, I want you to pay attention, which means stop what you're doing, quit watching my video and doing something else at the same time. Let's get right into it.
So I'm going to get this. This is Stuart Alderati, legal counsel back in 2019 here. He's going to level set what XRP is, and then I'm going to play a very important clip after that. Take a listen.
XRP, which is not owned by Ripple. XRP is not Ripple. Ripple is not XRP. If you own a unit of XRP, it gives you no right, title, or interest to Ripple. If you want to own Ripple, go into the secondary market and you can buy some shares in Ripple and become an investor in Ripple. But what XRP does, and this is really what I think is fascinating, is when you combine XRP with RippleNet, the proprietary software solution, I think it does something really magical. It's really the secret sauce. It's liquidity on demand. So the way that banks need to transfer money throughout the world now, as many of you know, is they need to pre-populate and pre-fund correspondent banking accounts throughout the world with millions, billions, and in fact trillions of dollars in anticipation of cross-border transactions that they think may, or they're predicting that may take place. Those correspondent banks charge a fee for that, and also the banks are beholden on FX brokers to execute FX trades when those cross-border payments take place. The trillions of dollars, and I think there's 10 trillion of dollars that sits in these correspondent banks, that's dead capital to the banks. And when I say dead capital, they can't use it to invest in their company. They can't use it to pay dividends to their shareholders. They can't use it to pay their employees.
And so on and so on and so forth. But just listen to this next little clip here. Again, level setting for everybody with a problem that XRP solves. Very real, $10 trillion locked up in dormant capital on the soft side. On the deeper side, we've heard Brad Garlinghouse say north of 25 trillion. Keep listening.
You can't even use it for a liquidity or stress test buffer under Basel III. It's dead capital. What the XRP solution in combination with RippleNet allows these banks to do is take the pre-funded dollars out of these correspondent accounts, put it back on their balance sheet, and now if I'm sitting in the US and I'm MoneyGram and I want to send $1,000 to you and you're in Mexico and I want to convert that to pesos, using RippleNet, you go into the marketplace and you go to a crypto exchange or a crypto market maker and you buy $1,000 worth of XRP. You send that XRP to Mexico. The market maker or the exchange in Mexico then converts it to pesos and then delivers it to the ultimate consumer. That transaction takes 3 to 5 seconds, whereas under traditional Swift network, that would take 3 to 5 days.
This is what we're talking about. This is what we are talking about. Days. It takes days in the previous system, an outdated system. It takes days for all of that money to be moved. Now, I know that there are some frustrated XRP holders out there. I know. There's no doubt. With the amount of time, and especially some of you have been waiting since 2017, I know that some of you are very, very, very frustrated. But the mission, the vision, and the problem that this organization is tackling is the biggest problem of them all. And that requires time. And whether you like it or not, it is what it is. It requires time. So if you're willing to ride it out and be along for the journey, I've played a video before in the past that clearly stated what Ripple's mission is we are going to solve a $10 trillion problem or we're going to fail. They're like, in our organization, we don't have an alternative. And that's the arrogance and the belief that they have in what they are doing and what they're trying to achieve. But what does that mean right now for you and I? Well, as we look at the prices, as we look at what has been going on in the marketplace and where are we going, some of you are still, believing and talking about the possibility of this 36 cents. I don't see it. I see us now in the 50 range to be shooting up. And we are going to be heading towards those double digits and then head towards, $20, $14 to $16 initially, and then we're going to bump up, and then we're going to trade sideways for a bit. But right now, if I had to dial down my thoughts and prediction around going to just 50 cents, what would be the next lowest thing that I could see us go to? That would be around 48, 47 cents. But that's a personal opinion. It's one person's opinion. Take it with a pinch of salt because it is just my opinion. I just don't see us going into 36 cents territory. What do you think? What we're doing right now, though, this is what I think is important, right? I think the line here at that 51 cents, 50 cents flat, to me, screams a great kickoff to start to going towards $2 and then beyond from there. So to me, that there makes sense. That's why I've come up with this conclusion. I don't just wake up in the morning and be like, okay, cool, what am I going to tell these guys? I do look at fundamentals, at charts, and make my opinion on what is about to happen. But let me tell you, in the not too distant future, there will come a time where you'll see triple figures for XRP. Now, that's going to require time, patience, and a lot of things going its way. But you know what? I've done enough research to ride it out with them, however long this takes, because I believe we are onto the Amazon of the crypto world. And it's going to require time, but I hope that you're going to be here with me along the way. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.